Good morning, my awesome friends and followers of this Suffolk's #1 YouTube channel. Maybe. Anyway, and to the members, thank you very much for your continued support as we keep moving in the direction of no bullshittery. And if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, why not? It's free. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes. It's Saturday. It's the weekend. The 4th of January. Didn't do much yesterday, if I'm honest. I suppose not doing very much, but hanging around your son and making sure he's happy is probably one of the most important things on the planet. Really is. Yes. I did make an appearance last night. I was on Matthew Marsden's YouTube channel for about 1 hour and 20, which was at least 40 minutes longer than I intended, if I'm honest, 40 minutes. But he dragged it out a bit, didn't he? Yeah, he's good at what he does, so he's good. Yeah, he's a good talker, a good public talker. And then I was in bed last night, relaxing in bed last night. I had just applied my man's facial scrub, so my nose was a little bit redder, and then I get a text from RHR Jen. I'm live, Trevor, do you want to come on just for a short period? And I do support people, so I went and got cleaned up, sat there, and I was on Jen's channel probably for about half an hour-ish, I think. Yes. I looked like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, actually, with my serum, my men's serum. I don't know why they do this. I do not know why they do this. Women design a lot of these products for men and women. They're better at it, aren't they? But when you see women apply makeup, it looks very elegant. When men put the serum on, it's like rubbing cum in your face. It's like, what is this shit? I mean, it's just disgusting how there's no decent stuff for men. There's really not. The only good thing to stop men aging in the face, truthfully, is young men. That's it. Once you reach a certain age, you can't stop it. You just can't stop it. You can cut things off and inject things. Just looks worse in the end. You look like Jocelyn. So it's just best to age gracefully, I think. It really is. Yes, or I would have shaved this off. It's becoming very, very white now, isn't it? Yes. That's maturity and stress, I think. Maturity, stress and trauma. Yes, it adds to the elegant look. Anyway, 16 days to go, ladies and gentlemen. 16 days to go before the world gets a kick up the ass when Donald J. Trump becomes the President of the United States and the leader of the free world. But guess what? The most powerful man in the world, the most powerful unelected man in the world, becomes Elon Musk. Did you know that Elon Musk is currently calling for the release of Tommy Robinson in UK prisons? Why did you lock him up? Because he called out mistakes in your government. Why did you lock him up? Because he called out grooming gangs. There's massive pressure being applied to the UK at the minute by Elon Musk, who's calling out UK grooming gangs. He's saying that the UK Prime Minister aided and abetted all this. He tried to brush it under the carpet because he thought that diversity was more important than calling out evil individuals that were from abroad. Elon Musk is on a mission. Wow. Well done, Elon Musk. Yep. In the UK, when you call out someone for bad behaviour, the police arrest you for racism. We have a broken society. Did you know that tens of thousands of crimes go unsolved in the UK because the UK police brush them under the carpet each year? Did you know that? Don't take my word for it. Google it. Do your own research. Yes, shocking police force in the UK. Every police force is corrupt. There is. I'm going to tell you something now which you haven't mentioned before. Right, so you're all aware that I attended Leeds Crown Court in November to hopefully watch justice being served on that evil, despicable woman that posted threats on Twitter. So I went with Steph the Altar Nerd to Leeds Crown Court, hoping that she would get sentenced. The judge wants her to get psychologically evaluated. Anyway, but this is what happened, ready? Outside of the court. Now, this is inside the court building, but outside of courtroom number 11, I think it was. Outside of that courtroom, there's CCTV cameras all around that room. It was packed all around that room. There's signs on the wall saying cameras, phones, recording, it's all prohibited. You're not allowed to use it. It's illegal. That lady came towards me, recording me in front of all the CCTV cameras, came recording me, screaming and shouting at me. There was witnesses there, CCTV there. So after that, I reported it to the police, West Yorkshire Police. West Yorkshire Police took statements of me. I handed West Yorkshire Police this timestamp. I said, if you go and you get the CCTV footage, I think it was 09:58. If you go from 09:35 right up to, you'll get the footage of what happened at that courtroom. I also have the name and address and a phone number of witnesses, and they will, yep, yes, Trevor, we will write reports. Anyway, so they did it. They took a statement of me, victim impact, all the rest of the stuff. And guess what? Several weeks later, I get a call from West Yorkshire Police to say, Mr. Colt, we haven't got the CCTV footage. I said, you should have it. I reported within 24 hours, but they delete it within 28 days. I said, well, it's there. So if you go and get it now, I reported this case to you, this crime to you, within 24 hours. You had time to get it. Yes, well, we may not. I said, well, I've also got witnesses. Okay, yep. So they went away and they came back. The police then say to me, the West Yorkshire Police say to me, well, Mr. Colt, we've looked at the CCTV footage now and there's no audio. I says, okay, so you've got the CCTV footage? Yeah, there's no audio. It's only your word against hers. I says, but I've given you the names of witnesses. Yeah, I know. I says, well, it can't be my word against hers, because if you've looked at the CCTV footage, you would have seen a woman walking towards me with a phone recording. Now, that in itself is against the law from your own admission in the court with the things around. So you've got her on camera walking with the phone recording me. Yeah, well, I says, well, tell you what, give me a copy of those tapes and I will personally pay for a professional lip reader to put this down, and we can get a criminal. Okay. Then I get an email from the court. Mr. Colt, we've deleted the footage now within 20. It was deleted within 28 days. I says, I know it was deleted within 28 days, but the police have a copy because they went and looked at it. Yeah, but the police have deleted that now. I says, okay, stop. None of you seem to give a fuck about justice here, do you? So I'm taking a legal. I mean, I've got a list of things that with my solicitors dealing with right now. It's fantastic. You'll get to hear the end result. But it just goes to show you that that woman's being protected by someone, isn't she? Whether she gets locked up for being mentally broken, I'll be happy with that. If not, it's a civil case. And there we go. In the police's own admission, they have looked at that case. Now, that will be held on police files for a while, so I know they've got a copy. You see how things getting wound up? Yeah. So that's why I say this. Do not trust the police. If you've got an issue you need to resolve, in my own opinion, I'm without prejudice, I personally would take the law into my own hands, because you can't trust the police forces anywhere to do a decent job. They're lazy, they're unprofessional, and they really don't know the law. They don't. Anyway, let's move on from that. I said there. Labour Party. What are you going to say there? The Labour Party have now told us now. It's in the media today. From Monday, they're gonna cut the waiting list to the NHS by 50% by Monday. Now, I know, and you know, that that's impossible. But if they were to delete half the people on the waiting list, then they've done it, haven't they? They've achieved their aim. We've got 60,000 people on the waiting list. Delete 30,000. Simple, isn't it? That's how you cut the waiting list. There's no way they're going to fix all those people between what, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Nah, it's another lie, isn't it? But if they do, if the system crash and all the names go down, I suppose they've got no waiting list anymore. Isn't it? Simple. Yeah. And another disease has broken out in China. Flights are still landing in the UK from China, though, aren't they? Yep. Go on, UK, eh? Go on, UK. Yeah. Hospitals are inundated. Hospitals are flooded with people with diseases now in China. But the flights are still flying around the world, aren't they? With Chinese people. They aren't. It's not racist to want to protect your country, is it? No. We know what happened before, don't we? Shameful. And this leads me on to the big part of this daily rant. With love, Meghan. How can a woman with no qualifications in anything try to become the new Martha Stewart, trying to become Gino Divani, the cooking, the domestic cook, the domestic mother, the great mother. I mean, honestly, she has seen that Martha Stewart made $1 billion empire from being an honest person. Yeah, I know you're going to say to me, Trevor, you know Martha went to jail. Of course she did. And she even made that a success, didn't she? She turned that into success. Here we have a woman that is struggling. We have a couple that have given up a lifetime of everything handed to them on a plate in a royal circle to try and stand on their own 2 feet. But the only problem is they've got no qualifications. They are globally toxically hated, and there's no fixing that. There's no short fix on that. I mean, they should be worth £500 million, $500 million by now, but they're not, because they're shit people. Bad humans don't bring connection. Now, what you will have is you'll have all this lunatics and the cult members and these broken, which I've seen, these broken, demented individuals that just look at them like, oh my God, I love them. It's a cult. By the way, I want to point this out. The same people that think Harry and Meghan are outstanding and they follow them are the same people that will shoot them or stab them. They're psychotic individuals. And as long as they stay over that side of the fence, the rest of us are safe. They really are. But these are the people that made AI pictures of children, black and white photographs. These are the people that follow them and buy locks of hair. Buy locks of hair. I got a piece of hair. Oh, and they put it on a shelf, like putting, is it Simba? No. It's like broken individuals. It's quite sad to watch this unfold. By the way, if you didn't realise, I will point this out. Did you know that when Harry signed that book deal for Spur, he has still got to write another 2 books. There's another 2 books in him. I do not know what they're going to be about. I really don't. Well, he can't talk about the military. He's already exasperated that bullshit. A lot of YouTubers and a lot of decent people that I watch are saying the same thing. What would be a brilliant thing for Netflix, and it would be global, is the behind the scenes, how they behave. Now, I said this last night on RHR Jen's channel. I said, well, do you know what would be a global hit, in my opinion? To bring the cameras into their own kitchen. To see paintings what Archie and Lilibet have done. Just to see how they live. I mean, look at what happened with the Beckhams Netflix. That was outstanding, off the charts. That was fantastic. I love watching that. It was fantastic because it was in their own home. It was with their own children. They were seeing what they did. They were seeing the shit they get and how hard they work and what the things they do and what the kids get up to and how they cook in the kitchen. They were dancing and singing. That's a proper Netflix thing, which we loved, and that won awards. This thing isn't, because we can see the pretentious side of this nonsense. So it's quite sad. It's a sad state of affairs, but unfortunately, the Sussex, let's call them the sausages, the Duke and Duchess of Sausages, thanks Zeus, the Duke and Duchess of Sausages ruined everything in their life the minute they started mocking the Queen, the minute they called the royal family racist, the minute she did that fake curtsy, the minute they did that, the minute they slagged off the brother, the minute they destroyed them. That is when the world looked at them and went, you're done. You are done. And they are. Well, listen, I want to end this and say thank you to every one of you who has supported me on this channel. 159,000 now, 159,100 plus, which is fantastic. We're going to hit 160, hopefully before my birthday, my 50th on April. The books are doing really well. Please remember to leave a review. I did receive this book the other day and I was chatting about it. And 3 women won books. I've only been able to send out 2 because I don't know who the other woman is. But my mother said to me, that's really wonderful, Trevor, the way you give your books out to people. It's really nice that you do that. Did you ever think about signing one of your books to your mother? And I was like, what? I've signed 2. You've got both these? Yeah, but they're signed to your father. And I'm like, oh. And she keeps bringing it up. So what I did was, this one, I have signed it to my mum. And I'll be sending this off to her. Should have done it a long time ago, but silly. But, you know, my dad's got 2 books. Yeah, mums are just as important, if not more important. Equal. Anyway, listen, thanks for supporting me. I appreciate it. You can become a member of the channel if you want. I'll be doing a members video again. This is Saturday. Should have done one last night. I'll be getting one done tonight, for members only. But thank you for joining me. Thanks for being part of the channel. Thanks for helping me grow. Thanks for your comments and thanks for your support. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and stay safe.